Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL. This is the second to last final round of the B Division for Season 8. I'm once again joined by our good friend Gray.
Hello. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so, as I said, this is the second round, so we because of our very special needs Aussie system, this is preliminary finals. Don't question it, we just roll with it. Yes, so starting out we have Roserade God as Las Vegas Rotoms and David Bowie Gaming as PoryChads. Man, I love... This one has a short name and a long team name, and this one has a long name and a short team name. It's a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big fan of long showdown names myself, so
we're well
that's
good old grain of salt. Dragon Tamer Gray.
Yeah, no, this is an interesting matchup. I think just on paper it feels like this is Shedtail allowed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting.
So Terra types is Fighting, Pulse, Flying Moon, Flying King Gambit, and I think that's the only one he brought. Yeah, because it's normally Water Avalugg, which isn't.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, Flying King Gambit looks really strong here, for sure. It feels like it claims kills whenever.
I was gonna say Staraptor kind of on your same, like you were talking about King Gambit, but I was just thinking offensively. Staraptor kind of close combat, Brave Bird, close combat, but you know only pre-Terra, post-Terra. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do much to it, so probably just U-turn out if you see it. Then Brave Bird, realistically, your only issues are Cleavor, but he's not very bulky, so I feel like Brave Bird can probably kill it anyway.
Oh yeah, Brave definitely 2-hit KO. Actually, yeah, Staraptor looks incredible.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
For sure. If this Scarf, this is a huge problem.
Yeah, Scarf Staraptor is scary as fuck here.
You have to really call it correctly. But if it's ever in against like, I don't know, once like a Moongus goes down, close combat just looks ridiculous. It could be like bulky Volcaron. Even if it's not Scarf, though, actually, it's already naturally faster than literally everything.
Outside
except,
of Volca and Cyclizar.
Yeah.
So I think Band here would actually be terrifying. Or even Life Orb would run through this team. And realistically, same for like a Acrobatics Roaring Moon set. I mean, it won't need close combat. It doesn't get it, but it wouldn't need it. But this will die to or Acrobatics probably. Actually, no, I think gets 2-shot, but it's like 80%. And then Cyclizar, hell, you have Dragon moves for that. You don't need to worry. So realistically, Roaring Moon Acrobatics kind of goes through this team again outside of the King Gambit.
Yeah, he's got some counterplay for sure. I mean, particularly if a couple things are down. If he tears Flyings, then Sucker Punches is really strong there.
Definitely.
Like if it's Hair Flying Roaring Moon. He also has no hazard control. There's no way that Staraptor is defogged. I just don't. There's no way on this team. So once Cleavor gets rocks up, that looks really strong here.
Which is also his regular lead.
He's also what?
It's also his regular lead. Like he's run, he started out with Cleavor and just Sash, Stony Axe like 5 times maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's a great lead, no doubt. I don't know if it's like, it's pretty good here, yeah, actually, because you're not gonna die in one unless it's banded, Staraptor, and you've probably EV'd to live 1. So, I actually think it's really good. You break a potential Sash on the Teapot, and I doubt it. It might be Boots on. It almost like has to be Boots on the Iron Moth because you didn't bring any removal.
See, I actually don't think Boots is required for the Moth because there's no way he's bringing spikes, right? He's definitely gonna have rocks, but he's not gonna have spikes. And if it's not spikes, I don't think Moth cares too much. Well, actually, no, it's still, 25%? Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, 25% every switch in. I mean, that's a lot, and, you know...
Yeah, okay.
For some reason, I forgot that it was super effective. If you get the call wrong, I don't know. Like, because Chansey walls it so hard, so it like, kind of wants to click U-turn.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a really important bit here, and it's Staraptor as well. If your choice on that, it's probably not at boots. Rocks look amazing here.
Definitely, and also the moon once it's terrored.
Yeah, and he's actually got really good counterplay to Palafin, with both Cyclozar and Amoonguss. Like I think this is I don't know. This would be really interesting because like offensively, I think if the game ends within like 15 turns, Rose probably wins. But if it goes on any longer than that, I think PoryChads probably pulls it out. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens here.
Yeah, let's get this shit going.
Okay.
Again, starts with the Cleaver. Palafin.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Palafin's kind of like an obvious lead there, but okay, interesting. This is slower probably. Yeah.
Yep,
okay.
All right. Well, that's one. That's one man down. Palafin.
Yeah, that's a big deal because there's a lot that you needed to get rid of. Chansey. This is Sash then, huh?
Well, I don't even know. It lived at 14%.
Yeah, I'm just saying he wasn't concerned about switching out. So I think he was probably Sash.
Oh, yeah, likely. Oh wait, hang on. He just used the weak armor, procced his white herb before he got the.
Yeah.
Oh,
he got the boost there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him.
It is. I mean, he didn't have another choice though, because Cleaver was just going to claim one.
Yeah, definitely. Outrage. Okay.
That's interesting. I like offensive Cyclozar.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh my God, that thing's just going to die, right? Well, close enough.
Mm-hmm. And it's dead now.
And there it goes. What is going on here?
R// slide.
What is happening?
Jet punch down.
Okay.
Okay, flip turns. That's fair. Out to the moon.
Yeah, but then he's just gonna get spored.
No, he leaf storms. He had offensive shrooms. He had fucking offensive shrooms. There's the score.
I do not get the if it has acrobatics, you should have gone for it there.
Yes, something a little happened up here. Something you can relate to. My fucking moon is terrifying.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a minor problem there.
Still should have acrobatics though, which would do more.
The rock slide was a good predict. The flinch.
Yeah, that's a good call. I mean, he had to make that play.
But then he claws here.
Why?
I don't know why.
Why do that?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think Rose loses at that point though. If he killed this, what else could take on the moon? If he, do you think Volk could? Volk probably could have beaten it with a bug.
No, he has rock slide.
Oh, true, and it'll outspeed. Yeah, if he,
over.
I guess he was worried about the rock slide and didn't calc, like the miss.
So what? It's 5% chance.
Yeah.
Or it's 10, whatever. But dude, you gotta go for it. That clearly doesn't kill.
Yeah, I don't know. Went from 10%.
I mean, that just wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's all she wrote,
quick
folks.
Attack, yeah. So he just gets sucker punched, and now it comes down to Palafin, which can never beat Amoonguss.
Yeah.
Unless you freeze. He's not even a generator on Amoonguss.
What the fuck? He's effects, but what a dick.
Yeah.
Down it goes. Yeah, that was Also, I like your... Hang on, can I just say something? You predict, if the game is less than 10 turns, I think Rose wins. If it's more than in debug, well, technically...
I did 15, yeah. Yeah, I did say that, yeah. Any longer than that, that's funny. Yeah. I mean, well, it would have been, like I said, he just would have had to rock slide and acrobatics his way through, I think. I don't...
Yeah, if the rock slide hit, I don't think Debug could have won anymore, right? Surely.
Not with Staraptor left, no. Staraptor Brave Bird always kills. It gets 2 kills.
And then Chansey is no
that
threat to
plus
item
Palafin. I mean, yeah, you have to hold on to. There was still a chance. I mean, like, I guess it wasn't completely over, but something has to come in. I think it has to be Chansey that does, and then you probably kill both Amoonguss and Volcarona with Brave Bird. So yeah, I think that was game.
Yeah. But
oh man. So the Terra didn't even matter, just had to Rock Slide again.
Yeah. Which is something interesting. And Debug also pointed out post match that we never saw Palafin's item, which I don't know what that could have been. The Staraptor was probably banned or something.
I think the Palafin was also potentially banned. That did a lot to Amoonguss, that Ice Punch. I don't know like the exact calcs or anything. But 53 is a lot.
Yeah.
It may not be banned though. I don't know. That's yeah. I guess it's not that much damage. We could do a quick little calc on that.
I mean, he does have what is it, 160 base attack?
Yeah, 75. So like Palafin, Hero, yeah. So there we go. In hero form, Ice Punch. Let's see. No, okay, definitely not choice band.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really think so. The damage didn't look enough. Like, there's a reason Palafin is like broken, right?
Yeah, fair. Yeah, just Jolly choice band to max there. It does 60 to 70. So
it wasn't even. So unless this thing didn't have like any defense or shit. Oh no, it was. Hang on, what? Are you telling me it wasn't even max attack? Palafin?
No, that was a choice band.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He had to be a boosting item of some kind. If he's max defense, we don't know that he was. So yeah. I don't know. We don't know. We don't actually know any of the calcs. So, you know, whatever. We can speculate on it, but
it was certainly a very close match. I think Rose really misplayed this early game.
I agree. It looks like he didn't prep for Cleavor at all. But Cleavor lead.
Because by turn 3 he had, turn 4 he had fucking 2 dead Pokemon essentially.
Yes, yeah, and Rocks up, which is horrible for his team. So and letting this kill the Iron Moth was bad too, I think.
You say that, but what else did he really go to? And as you said, is completely warded by Chansey. So how much use do you really think Moth would have had?
I don't even really know. I just like it feels like it got thrown out for free there. I think it kind of depends on what the Palafin set is, but if it's doing that much with Ice Punch, I think it's gonna take. It couldn't even kill Iron Moth. I think your HP on Palafin was less important than the HP on Iron Moth. Maybe. I don't know. Iron Moth actually, it just, I don't know, it's tough because it looks good on paper here, but I don't actually know that it would have been, so maybe, yeah, whatever. It really, none of this matters. He had to click Rock Slide there because, I just, like, I don't understand why not.
So it looks like Rose will be staying down at B to torment the newbies once again.
Once again. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good season from him.
Yeah. Well, was it though? Was it really? Everyone.
Semifinals is never a bad thing, is it?
Well, true, but you know he was an A-Div Season 1 champion. You know, he not to mention Debug is one of our noobs. He's never played competitive before this league.
Yeah, well, I think just a bit of a simple mistake there. It just, had the game won, even with some misplay there at the beginning, perhaps, and maybe not the best prep in the world, but
yeah. For sure,
but yeah, I suppose you live and learn.
All right, let's move on.
I don't know, tough to do it that way, but yeah, good game to debug.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we have Danganronpa as Hope's Peak Deoxys and Jared Pig as Chicago Ceruledge. Funny how our preliminary finals, we have our two new, like, actual ADIV players and our two literal noobs.
Right. Yeah, this is pretty funny. It kind of, I guess, maybe not exactly what you would have expected. Half of what you expected to see here, and then completely out of nowhere otherwise. So it's pretty cool.
I forgot how fucking dumb Josh's team is.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Actually, both of these teams look pretty good. I don't really rate Iron Jugulus, but to be honest with you here, I don't think I don't know. It could be okay, I guess. I think it's gonna get shut down pretty hard by the combination of Toxapex and Grimmsnarl, but we'll see.
Definitely.
Other than that, I think Landorus said will have a lot to do with this one. I think Landorus could go crazy, or it could be completely useless. Depending on this set.
Yeah, that sounds about
completely
right.
shut out by Dondozo.
I'm not sure about the Mimikyu bring. I feel like that was not the greatest idea here. Unless it has some like crack shit to it, I don't think it's gonna do too well.
I'm very interested to see what that set is gonna be. But you might say the same for Sylveon on the other side. With Toxapex, I don't know. I just don't know what you really need it here for. But I guess you do want it for Grimmsnarl.
I was gonna say it helps.
Double Dark is.
It helps with the two Dark types. A Hyper Voice is gonna hurt the fucking Landorus as well. And then he also has like this. It has Psyshock, right, for Pex.
I don't think it's going to do very much. It kind of depends on the Pex set as well. But
that's true.
Actually, looking at this, I feel like Toxapex is going to be incredibly difficult for him to remove. Although you don't have the greatest answers to Rotom Frost.
Yeah, it's a bad day when Frost Tom is scary.
I don't know. It can't do that. This is probably especially defensive Scizor if I had to guess.
Most likely. For Terra's, Terra Ghost, obviously, it's the dick.
Of course,
Terra Steel Scizor. I think Terra Fire Mimikyu, don't quote that. I think so, though. I don't remember.
Terra Fire.
I don't remember Josh's other one. It probably didn't come.
Okay. Well, I think the Cinderace could be huge here if he does have screens. If he did bring screens on Grimmsnarl, just kind of take them away.
Yeah.
With court change could be that's something he has to at the very least think about.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that happened in their first battle, and it like really confused Jared because he'd never seen the move before.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like I said, he is a noob.
Well, he's made it all the way here, so that's great.
Yeah.
It's okay. Final predictions on this one. I do think the Dragapult plus Cinderace combination over there is just going to be too much. Plus, Rotom really, really does look like it's very good. This is Protean Greninja?
Yes, Protean.
Okay. Toxic Spikes, I think could play a huge role. If he's able to get them up. So we'll see.
I do agree though. Josh, he has the single best team, and I think it is a bit of an interesting matchup. But I definitely think that Josh's offense and I just think that he both out offenses and out defenses him where it needs to be. Like, what does he have to break through with Dondozo?
My hope is that he has. He has both. He has Grass Knot on both Greninja and Landorus. And
probably Woodhammer on Mimikyu as well.
I doubt that's even gonna do anything. But I feel like Will-O-Wisp is better for this Mimikyu in this one. I think that it's generally like a pretty good pretty good move overall. Actually, you know, it could be like Trick Flame Orb. Nah, we'll see. Dondozo really could play a big role in this one for sure. It's going to be very tough for him to remove because I think you can just pretty much go Sylveon or Rotom either time on Landorus and Greninja to scout, and I think you'll be okay. But Greninja could be really good too, though. Greninja is faster than everything except Pult.
Yep.
And really threatens all of them. So,
kind of Gunk Shot, Ice Beam, Water Move. Well, actually, it's kind of scared of Frost Tomb, but everything else it can. Pretty much only Pult and Frost Tomb is its only worries. Everything else it gets like 2-shot, I think.
Yeah, they don't switch into Grim for sure.
Exactly.
I think Dark Pulse is very free in this one.
Yeah.
For the
actually,
most part.
with that, it probably can and 2-shot Frost Tomb as well because it's not. It's how bulky is Frost Tomb?
Same as all the rest of them. I mean, they can be quite bulky. It just kind of depends on the investment. But I think he, I don't know if he wants speed in this or not. I don't really know what the rest of the team is. But just judging from this lineup, you wouldn't want any speed, so it could be full bulk.
Yeah.
It could be there to completely wall Greninja too.
Possibly. All right, you ready to go?
Let's do it. Okay, Mimikyu lead. Interesting.
Didn't like that. Got out. Also,
yeah.
Before we Trick. Before we get into this, do you like this?
Mega Chili's is there. That's funny. Wrong account. That's funny. I love that.
The trick though.
So what did it trick? A choice scarf?
Scarf onto Sylveon. He stole the leftovers. Parting shot.
I guess.
That actually gets. Well, that works. Sure. I was thinking gets Mimikyu in really well, but sure. Unless it goes for the toxic spikes. Toxic. Works.
Okay.
That works. That's good. Terra Flying, Hurricane.
Interesting.
Does 51. Gets the confusion. Chilling Water.
I think he might have wanted to go Choice Band with the trick, but
he probably didn't want to risk Dragapult or Cinderace with it.
Oh, it's not choiced. Interesting. Yeah, I suppose so, but they're not switching into Grimmsnarl, I don't think.
True. Gets the double crit. Hang on.
Yeah.
U-turn, crit 8%. Yeah. None of these crits matter, but it's just funny. Then Cinderace, U-turn, crit. That 17 actually did a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
Unusable stab. Thunderbolt. Fucking third crit.
3 in a row?
And I have a feeling that one actually mattered.
Yeah, that one definitely did. I mean, like, he probably could have survived even just one of them, but both is... Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
lose Toxapex there.
Yeah, that's... The third crit. Super luck. Yeah, that...
Damn.
That was really fucking bad for him.
Yeah, that sucks. Now what? Dondozo, yeah, you just, hopefully you turned. No, but see, that play is a reach. You didn't need to do that. And
then he goes
and now you lose disguise for no reason. It kind of got.
He also tricks Choice Scarf. I mean.
Okay, well, yeah, but now this thing's a threat.
Well, it means he can't arrest.
I guess not really. Landorus. You know what move it's going for.
He's fumbling, I think. Oh, Grass Knot? Okay.
Yeah, see there. Okay.
Yeah, that fucking did way more damage.
Okay.
That's Specs damage, apparently.
I see what the game plan was here, but...
apparently, it's fucking Specs Landorus.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, maybe.
No, that's what he said. He said, yeah. I think that's...
Okay, well, don't tell him.
I think. Yeah.
Future reference, don't tell your opponent anything.
Yeah, leave them guessing.
Leave
them guessing. U-turns out.
U-turn why? Just kill this thing.
What was the setup here? Oh, he swapped it in, so he just U-turned, assuming.
What point is there in not going for Hydro Pump there or Water Move? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like, what do you have to lose?
It would have guaranteed the Pyro Ball, because... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it just guaranteed it would.
No, you don't know if he's choice. Okay. Scizor. Dondozo being gone is huge, and that's, oh my god.
Hella damage. And he U-turns. I mean, he dies to Toxic. He dies to Toxic.
Clicking U-turn. Why? Why not? You're already Terra. Just click Bullet Punch.
Yeah, he's clicking the wrong things at the wrong time. And he gets the freeze.
Well, and then getting locked as well.
I was gonna say, Josh is out lucking him, and Jared's fumbling hard.
Yeah, he still had opportunities to win this game for sure.
Definitely did. Bullet Punch is here finally. Punch. Fucking annihilated.
Okay. You needed that for Dragapult. You now lose to Dragapult.
Yeah.
I think. Because you're not gonna be able to just Earth Power this.
U-turns again.
Stop clicking U-turn.
Wait, do you think Sucker Punch maybe kills?
Oh my god.
He fucking missed. He finally get the returned luck, and he killed the Crunch.
Crunch. Okay. Rotom.
Misses Blizzard.
Oh, he missed. Okay.
Spirit Breaks.
That was a greedy Blizzard.
Oh, Spirit Breaks again? He lives here, doesn't he?
No.
33 minus 1.
What did he just trick? Why did you trick? Why are you giving him health?
He gave him... It has a choice scarf. Yeah, that's
bad idea. Okay, actually, that's not a bad play then.
No. It had thing original. It's lefties now. He fucking missed another Blizzard, and Specs Grass Knot doesn't kill.
Wow, Grass Knot was not the play.
I was gonna say, why would you ever Grass Knot it? It's literally like doesn't help with either mons.
Wanted to see item? What did it matter?
Yeah, I was gonna say at this point in the game, it didn't matter. He definitely should have just gone for the kill. Cause I think
here's the thing: if you think it's Scarf and your Landorus is faster than non-Scarf Rotom, then that's a great play. But you weren't faster, so just hit it.
33.
I don't know.
I'm still trying to. It would have done like 2/3, so it would have done 20 something, right? Dropping it by 0.5.
It did okay. 0.75, I guess. Like from that point.
So it would have done like 22 or 23? Question mark.
I don't think it goes down by a third, does it? I don't think, like, I guess maybe you live. No, not at 21. Not at 21.
He still could have missed another Blizzard and hoped, I guess.
Yeah, that was your only hope, was that he missed Blizzard.
In which case, you did live the next hitting one, but like.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Trick was not the move there. It being.
Actually, I don't even know if he. Well, here's the thing, if you take the Scarf from him, are you faster than Pole? Definitely not, actually.
No. Yeah,
no,
definitely
okay,
not.
It didn't. None of this mattered. You needed to keep.
It didn't even have Sucker Punch. If it had Sucker Punch, and was like high attack, I could see it doing something to the pulp, but it doesn't like. Yeah, this game. Yeah, he shouldn't. This game was over a lot earlier.
Yeah, I think that he kind of climbed back into it.
He definitely
when he
did.
got the Dondozo kill.
It definitely ended closer than it looked like it would have earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting frozen with Grin sucked. Obviously.
Yeah.
That's rough because you would have gotten damage on Rotom.
Yeah, which would have mattered down here as well.
Mattered a lot, yeah. But you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That freeze definitely. Yeah. Well, hang on though. Assuming that did kill not kill, but it did damage the Frost Tom, and then let's just assume for the sake of simplicity that the rest of the game played out the same, right?
Sure.
At the end of the day, sure, Grim might have killed the Frost Tom, but then he just died without the the without Sucker Punch, he still just died to Dragapult, and same for Landorus, not getting a single hit off either of them.
Yeah.
So realistically,
right.
It only made one differential difference, I think, which, it's playoffs. Diff doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, that's it. So that's what I mean. You had to keep Scizor. You literally had no chance to win if you throw out Scizor here. The game is already over.
Yeah.
So all the missing and stuff with Rotom, none of that mattered.
No. All it did was make the score better. Which,
yeah. Because if I don't know. Yeah.
And the triple crits. The first one definitely didn't matter, but those second two, if one of them didn't happen, especially if that Thunderbolt crit didn't happen, the Pex would have been alive, which would have made a massive difference as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, well, here's the thing. The problem with that is that he didn't have a switch in to Rotom at all.
His best one was Scizor, realistically, or the Mimic.
Yeah, and that was clearly offensive Scizor.
Yeah.
So it looked like choice band probably. So I think Mimikyu was a poor brink.
Yeah.
I don't think that was ever doing anything. You didn't need double Trick Scarf.
Yeah, that seemed unnecessary. Where is his team? He is over here. The thing is, though, what else? He needed to bring Dragalge here. That's what he fucking needed.
Nah, it's just something else that gets Blizzard. You bring Iron Treads, especially defensive Iron Treads, can handle it. You're just accepting that you're going to get burnt, but just let that be okay. I think that Treads here got up rocks, could knock off quite a bit, Volt Switch around on this team. He had no ground type.
Yeah.
I think it gained a lot of money because clearly that was the game plan here, was click U-turn as many times as possible. But I think I know it looks like it has a bad matchup.
There is also, as for your ground type thing, he did also have a, where is it? His Clodsire.
Yeah, but you Earthquake that is never staying in on
That's
Iron
valid,
Treads,
yeah.
So, that's what makes Volt Switch on that thing so nice.
Because anything that it doesn't want to get, that can eat a Volt Switch can't eat an EQ, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think that having a switch into that thing was very important. Just felt like a little bit underprepared for that.
Definitely.
So
I also think not having Sucker Punch on Grimmsnarl, especially in a game where there's a Dragapult, is always a bad idea.
I agree. I think you probably needed that, or Thunder Wave or something.
Yeah. Well, actually, Thunder Wave may have actually been better to like Thunder Wave parting shot kind of thing. That would have been really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the parting shot on there, but I don't know. I think this came down to a little bit of prep, and a lot of bit of the play. Obviously, you never want to get crit that many times, but definitely still could have won this game. Right there, that play is actually really poor. Why else is Landorus switching into this?
Yeah,
what on earth reason could it possibly have to switch in other than to try to grass knot at the turn after? Go Rotom. Right? Or your choice Scarf Sylveon, which is useless now.
Yeah.
Scout for that. What's he gonna do? He can't rock polish. Dragon Ball always kills it from here now.
Do you think could Greninja Grass not actually have killed it with protein?
Oh yeah, it does even more.
I was gonna say, so realistically, it's resisted. Sure, it's got worse defenses, but it's resisted.
Yeah.
Where this is super effective,
Yeah.
I feel like you should have had the Grass Knot on Gran and used that and
He probably had it on both.
I definitely think he would have, but I feel like Lando should have been the backup, not the front up.
Yeah, you probably still needed Landorus here to handle Cinderace a little bit, because even looking at the game at this position, Cinderace goes crazy.
Definitely should have kept Lando healthy for the Cinderace.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? The play worked out, and he got the kill, so that was massive. It allowed him back in the game.
For sure.
And
actually,
here, clicking U-turn here is not a great play either. You need damage. You got to get back in this game somehow or another.
Yeah, one of those things where you need your only way to win is to go fuck it, we ball. Not.
Yeah, you're kind of behind here a little bit. Momentum doesn't do anything for you anymore. I mean, Scizor.
Hang on. So it was on the Namor. Yeah.
Oh, why did he click U-turn again?
Yeah, so he clicked U-turn against the Cinderace.
Right, clicked U-turn against the Cinderace. Does it here as well? Yeah, right, sure. But then the Scizor comes in and also clicks U-turn. Why?
Yeah.
Just kill this.
Yeah, you should have probably
took 76% for no reason.
Yeah, which crippled, like, that made Scizor essentially useless at that point.
Oh, right. It just meant that it was going to get killed by Rotom at any point in time, or Cinderace. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That play doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I'd like to know the theory behind it. Like, there's nothing that takes two of these anymore. That takes, like, two banded bullet punches. Nothing.
Yeah, true. I definitely...
So,
he should have definitely...
No matter what switches in, it's dead. So just click it.
Yeah. This turn 15 here is definitely probably one of the worst turns for him, realistically.
Yeah, you actually, there genuinely, there was a chance to get back into the game here. I think a Hydro Pump there or Surf or whatever is fine.
Do you think Surf killed the Hydreigon from this range?
I mean, it didn't matter. Like, you could Surf and then you turn the next turn.
Yeah, true. And actually, it outspeeds. Yeah, so he realistically...
Yeah, it goes faster.
Yeah. So he definitely
You've already seen that it's not Scarf.
Yeah, he definitely...
Switch moves.
He definitely should have gone for the Surf there if he or Hydro, whichever he had. It would have either killed or badly injured the Cinderace, or killed and then allowed you, or if it lived, allowed you to kill the next turn anyway on this. Like,
right. Yeah, I think it's a good play from Josh here, going into the Jugulus rather than letting Grand damage something else. I like that play.
I think it's mostly because the Jugulus looks...
because Sylveon is so fucking useless here. It's just gonna get gunk shotted. I mean, like, I don't know.
Does Ribbons outspeed now that it has Scarf?
No. The most it can hit, even at timid max speed, is 360.
Ah, damn. And it's 377.
And
I mean, hang on.
Yeah, and Grim's definitely running almost max speed.
Oh, yeah, he would have been up to 371 or something for the Cinderace.
Yeah.
Damn, that I was gonna say, if it just... Imagine if it, like, outspeed by 1, like, it just barely made it. That'd be so fucking hype.
Yeah. It would have been like, pretty nice for him, for sure, but... I don't know. Those were the two. I guess I mean to say it was a good play to not let him damage Rotom here, because Rotom was definitely your way of winning, and that's what happened. So, I don't know. I think good preservation there, by Josh, other than not switching out Dondozo. I don't like. Definitely in the future, that's something to kind of think about doing is scout for that a little bit. When you have something like Dondozo that's going to be so hard to kill, it's going to be very tempting for your opponent to just go for it when they have the chance. So, taking the chance to see, or taking the opportunity to see if they have a move that can hit you like that, and switching out to something that can take it's a pretty good idea. Particularly again when you have a Choice Scarf Sylveon that's really not going to be doing much else.
Unfreeze your game.
Anyways.
Sometimes Showdown chat can be my favorite thing, honestly.
Yeah, you always enjoy an active battle chat. That's fun.
It just always brings a new element of what the fuck is this.
Sure.
Alright, well, definitely a good game from all four of these guys.
Yeah, they were fun to watch.
Playoffs. So yeah, moving into it, we are down to our grand final between PoryChad, my number one noob, and Deoxys, that number one player.
Yeah, I'll be very, very excited to see that one. A couple of really good teams there, so that should be fun.
Definitely looking interesting. Rosters. Deba. Oh, they're even right next to each other. Brilliant. I mean.
Oh, that is great.
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, that annoys me so much. What do you think is the way to go here, Gray?
This is so interesting. The debug team highest point value on is 15
with Cyclozar and Gapdos.
Right. Let's see. With double unaware, this could be tough. I think. Man, this is a tough one.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this is what you get at the end of a season. I mean, and Josh has a truly stupid fucking team full of defensive monsters with its and massively offensive threats, meaning pretty much he just has to stall out the mons that are scary to his offensive mons and then can finish off the game with a sweep from either one of them. Debug has an interesting team in with Cyclozar and Gambit. For Gambit for the late game and Cyclozar to set up literally anything. But Dund and Claude say you can't set up. Gapdos is there to just do damage. I mean, and then he's got so many walls. Chansey, Terra Lug, Amungus, even Azolf is a great wall, all to some extent. Although I think the most he's really used Azolf was Explosion to get rid of things he didn't like. But hey, it gets a job done. Help.
I'm curious. So I think with if he's able to get some hazards up,
which he'll definitely get rocks up.
Right. Yeah. That should be simple enough. I think that's one of his ways through. And maybe Bandit Zapdos, I think could be really good. Man, it's gonna be really hard because of double unaware. And his team really wants to set up.
Yes. It's like when I went up against fucking Mez and his Dundozo. It's just I was set up the team and it didn't want to set up.
Yeah. And even with Dragapult having Infiltrator to get past Shedtail and all that too.
Yeah, definitely an issue.
King Gambit probably your only chance to win this game.
Yeah, something of note as well is that the Gambit's Supreme Overlord or whatever the fuck it is, that doesn't count as setting up, so the damage still allows it to fuck up.
Yeah.
Which I had to calc that when talking with Debug about it, and it definitely plays a fact.
For sure. It can help. I think you're going to really need Dondozo gone, though, for King Gambit to really.
Do you think he could go offensive Amoonguss Leaf Storm? How much do you think that'll do to Dond?
Well, I think he'll probably bring Fortress, because it completely shuts down Amoonguss. Like, completely. Gets Overcoat, so you can't spore it. And then Amoonguss's move pool is... Like, its coverage is terrible.
Yeah.
So, it cannot damage Fortress at all. But even then, like, I don't know. Maybe if you're able to do enough damage to Fortress with an offensive one, maybe. But I don't think you will be able to. And then it's just going to Volt Switch because this team doesn't have a ground type? Are you kidding?
Yeah. Like I said, he took a few pages out of my book.
Sure, yeah.
All the wrong pages.
I think you can... I think you might be able to use Amoonguss to double around a little bit.
Definitely with Regenerator, yeah.
Yeah, and try to get some like once you have your hazards up.
Can Scarf Mance outspeed Polt?
Yeah, it definitely does. But and so maybe you could get going there.
It might even be Scarf Cycle actually. Probably would be. He seems to like offensive cycle.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to be very good here, but Dondozo just like invalidates so many Pokemon.
Yeah. And for some reason we let it exist at 12.
Yeah, I mean it's really it's fantastic value for 12.
Yeah.
Maybe sure. I think like a mixed Salamence could be really good here. Like Dragon Dance, Draco Meteor kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's
to
the
potentially
thing.
do some big damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say Draco Unaware doesn't care about the drops. It means he can Draco for free.
Yep.
For both of these guys.
So if you like Draco Earthquake.
Yeah,
and pretty good.
Yeah, and then so pretty much his option is go to Don and let it get Dracoed, or he sets up and you're scared. It's like that's actually really good.
Yeah, I think it has potential here for sure.
Definitely, yeah. I've got a bottle of Jack riding on debug winning.
All right, well I hope that comes through for you.
Yeah,
it's going to be an uphill battle for him.
I'm not confident in the victory. I still put my money on Josh, but I do get a bottle of Jack if Pory wins. So I'm hoping Pory wins.
Yeah, I would love to see a first-time player pull off something like that too. So that would be really cool.
Yeah, make his way straight to A.
Do both of these players move on to A division, or is it just one?
Just the winner.
Wow, that's wild. What a big game this is. That's wild.
Yeah, unless someone drops out and we call for backup, kind of thing, like happened last season. But
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be fairly likely, if we're honest with ourselves.
Yeah, but, it looks like a lot of people aren't playing next season of A.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. So maybe we'll see both of these players in A division, which should be really cool.
Definitely possible.
But guarantee one tomorrow, this week, I guess. Do we have a date as to when they're playing?
I think they said they're playing Saturday Aussie time.
Okay, awesome.
So probably your Friday night.
I'm gonna try to catch that one live.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll cause you know how me and Ziggy are going on our trip. Yeah, I'm hoping, like, down to Davis's, I'm hoping I can hook my laptop up to his TV and we can all just have a group watch of it.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fun.
Definitely. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this video here. Any final words from you, Gray?
Yeah, good games for everybody. This is, like, I know this is BDiv, but really, like, these preliminary finals, I mean, some mistakes here and there and all that, but, this looks way better. I feel like a lot of the players have gotten way better throughout the season as well, just kind of watching them. So
definitely.
Congrats to everybody that made it there. Looking forward to finals.
Yeah. And with that all said, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.